and the recording has started. So hello, today I'm talking to Edited People, who are a Leeds-based alt pop band. Would it be okay if I asked you to introduce yourselves and tell us all one unusual fact about you?
Yeah, you might as well start.
Sounds a bit weird when you're the first one, but I'm Josh. I play guitar in the band, and my unusual thing, the one that I could think of, was that I never ever burp. It's not massively interesting, but that's it.
It's not that you never ever burp, it's that you're incapable of burping.
Yeah, incapable, and yeah, it makes it difficult if I drink a lot of beer or something.
Yeah.
I remember once one came out when I went over a speed bump, but that was it. That's the only time I've ever burped.
I think I was there for that. It was magical.
Yeah. I look
Unusual.
Yep. Go on, Alicia.
Oh, me. So I'm Alicia. I'm the singer, and an unusual fact about me is I don't know whether it's actually unusual, but I have a carrot. I have a carrot that's a teddy called Colin that Josh made.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Josh made me a carrot.
In the sweat of my own bro.
Do you have the carrot to show nearby or not?
Oh,
Unfortunately not.
I could have
Well,
brought
it
him
seems-
in. No,
Why do you go with it while I...
no, I'm not gonna go. I've got to go all the way to the house.
It is a bit cold, actually. Alicia and Josh are in the recording garage.
Yeah.
My name's Tom. I play bass in Edited People. And an unusual thing about me is that I like I like sticking unusual objects up my nose to force myself to sneeze, because I just really enjoy sneezing. Yeah.
Well, sneezing is quite cool, but what is the most unusual object you've put up your nose to make you sneeze?
I don't think I should say. No, nothing horrible. Just like a toothpick is like the classic. Works really well. And I don't want to be like a weird. It's not going like right up my nose. It's just like, you know.
Yeah.
I'll stop talking now.
So, how did you all get together as a band?
So me and Josh started like acoustically. We did like covers and
A few of
yeah, we just did random shit. And then Tom joined. And then yeah, we all met at uni. And then that's how it started. Really, it started in like second, third year of uni. And then we kind of changed direction, so we were like alternative rock to start with, like really heavy rock, which is so weird. And then we changed to like more pop, and then lockdown happened, so we couldn't do anything.
Didn't people start out right at the very, very start as like a uni group, like we did when you did it for assignment?
Oh yeah, but obviously we
Yeah.
weren't called anything.
No, we would call like recital group 1B or
it was
something.
just Alicia's band, I think.
Oh yeah, Alicia's recital band. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so yeah, that's kind of how it all started, and then it's just kind of gone from there.
What made you decide to change the direction that you were going to take your music in?
I think we enjoy, like, we really started getting into pop music and like kind of alternative pop and stuff like that. So because of that, we were just like, it's not for us anymore. Like, this is the direction we want to go, and we like generally enjoy that kind of music.
Yeah, I think it just kind of it just sort of naturally happened, just because it weren't really listening to as much of that or playing as much of that, and just some of the stuff we were writing came out more poppy, and it just felt like it worked.
Yeah.
Not like we because we didn't need to like force it or anything. It wasn't like a conscious decision, really. It was just kind of naturally happened. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I know you're quite into heavier music, aren't you, Tom? So I can imagine it was a bit of a difference for you.
Yeah, well, it kind of... my timeline's getting all confused because COVID's just like made everything weird. But like, I felt like we started changing our music just as we were stopping rehearsing and gigging because of COVID. Well, we were a bit before that, but it was only like a few months of being pursuing a different kind of music until we had to stop. So it's been a bit weird. we still need to feel what it's like to be a proper band with this
I
new.
know, it's so weird because like we changed everything. We're like, right, we're like, I can't speak.
Yeah, it was.
We're ready to like go out and gig, and then obviously COVID happened, and then I was like, oh.
It was the end of January. The first one came out, and then end of March we were locked down. So we only had 2 months, kind of.
Because we had like, a whole set like ready, and then obviously lockdown with basically got a brand new set, and yeah.
I know we had the chance to play one gig with the new material, and that was it.
Yeah. It
very
was,
good times.
it was, to be fair, it weren't a bad gig, but it wasn't the best.
So do you have any funny stories together as a band that you would like to share?
Well, it's not that funny. It was just like we got a function band to earn some spare dollar.
Mm-hmm.
And one time we did 2 full days rehearsing and paid probably like between £50 and £100 out of pocket for fuel and stuff and expenses.
Yeah, we know it's on it.
Yeah, it's a good place venue in Lincoln. And we arrived and someone else was booked, so we had to just drive away. Like, yeah, that we've heard of that happening to other musicians, but we kind of thought that'd never happen to us, but it did happen.
Oh, Lincoln! No, I thought you were about Essex.
Essex one.
Yeah, went down Essex, and the woman absolutely fucking hated us for no reason. And we played there, and like, I think what it was is because the drummer messed about with the mixing desk, and I think that pissed her off.
I've forgotten about that.
And she'd come back and she was in a right mood, and then obviously we'd played and the audience was like, oh, an encore, and I was like, oh cool, yeah, we'll do an encore, and she just pressed the button and shut the curtains and was like, you can fuck off. And I was like, oh god, it's so funny.
I was that really angry man that was like, it took me 15 hours to get the mixing set.
I'd forgotten that Luke had done that.
Oh yeah, proper pissed them off so bad, and I was like, oh god.
What's it called? It's called a caravan park, and it's for like people who just want to go chill by the beach for a few days.
It's a nice beach.
The guy that was on before us was in like a rabbit suit, wasn't
he? Yeah. It was like a kids' entertainment thing.
Yeah, we played at a kids' entertainment park.
And there's the under-18 disco as well. There turns out to be quite a lot of funny stories now.
Under-18? Oh no. Why are we telling this is what we should have said. We played at O2 Academy in Sheffield, and when we got this girl was like, oh my god, O2 Academy, like that's it, we made it. And obviously it was a small room. And I was like, oh, that's so cool, because obviously I was naive and I didn't have a clue how to be in a band. So we accepted it. And I think basically they only put us on to use as drum kit, and it was these like 13-year-old like, bear in mind, we were like 20, 21, and there were these like 13-year-olds playing Oasis covers. And like, it was basically like, you know, that on In-Betweeners, that underage disco.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like full of kids. I was like, oh my god.
It was obviously just their friend's band from school, and they wanted a drum kit, and that's.
Yeah, they brought loads of people.
Why did they go to us? I was like, oh, what? We're not even a Sheffield band.
And then like at the end there was like literally 3 people who were just like,
yeah, but those 3 people were big fans. So
the biggest of fans. Basically just my mum and dad. Oh god. Like most of the gigs we did were shit. Like I don't think we ever did any fucking good
Not
gigs.
because of us though, let's make that clear. Not because we're like,
no, it's because
we never delivered, ever.
Yeah. We didn't know that.
We accepted some shit gigs.
No, some of them were good.
No, that was good gigs.
The Dilly Dally one.
Dilly Dally were good. We supported Hands Off Gretel, that was good. I think that's it.
Because our momentum we were building got destroyed by COVID.
Yeah.
No, well.
Great COVID.
Hopefully we'll be able to sell a gig out after this, fingers crossed. But anyway.
You've been very busy in lockdown. We're only in February and you've already had 2 singles out this year. You had Dream Chaser and It's Always Been You. And I think you had 5 songs out last year too, didn't you? How are you managing to get all these songs together and get them released during lockdown?
Well, me and Josh, what am I going to say now? Because at first I was like, oh, I'm going to release when lockdown's over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I said that. And I remember talking to this guy who was like, mate, like, don't do that. This is going to be a long time. And so we just basically like, shit, we need to like, we just wrote as much as possible. We were writing like every day. like we kind of treat it as a full-time job. And then after Natural Disaster, when people were like, oh, we like this, we were like, right, we need to get an album done. And then we just really like worked hard, got an album done, and then we're like, right, instead of releasing it in full, because as a small artist I don't think that's a good thing to do, release a song every month. Like I remember watching, I think it was Oh Wonder, I think Oh Wonder did that, where they released a song every month and then an album, and we just thought, right, we'll do that. And
yeah, and I think we've sort of invested in the equipment we need to record it ourselves, so that once we've all recorded it, and we can record it separately at, you know, at each of our houses, just kind of on our own, and then send it across.
Yeah.
And then when it's all together, just send it to a mixing and a mastering engineer, and that's it. So we've still been able to kind of do what we would normally do in terms of recording and mixing, but we haven't been able to go to the mixer's house to like.
No,
we do that on
all
Zoom.
On Zoom, yeah. But yes, it was because I remember when it first hit, and I just thought, right, that's it, it's over with. There's no way we can do anything. And then I just saw End of Day. I don't know. I think something just clicked, and I was like, no, I really want this, and we all want this, and that's why we just said we're just gonna write, create content, as much content as possible that people like, and just it's all trial and error. You trial things, it works, it don't, right, you know, not to do that. And yeah, so far, like the songs are going well, people like them, and we don't just want to put like shit out for sake of it. We want to make sure it's of very good quality.
The only thing is we haven't been able to meet up to write though, which is something that we're looking forward to doing when we can do it again.
Definitely.
Because that hasn't been possible.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Me too. We've been working hard on our socials as well. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, you go on.
I was just saying it's been a good opportunity to focus on online presence across like all the different socials and stuff. So that's been our two big goals, write lots of songs and gain an online following.
I think we've realised how important social media is as a band. I think if you're in a band, it's the number one thing now, especially since we can't gig. We just want to make sure that we've got something to go back to.
Yeah, you've got a big social media presence on TikTok. Is this something that you did before lockdown, or did you like start it to get like the band out there when lockdown started?
Well, I only recently started doing it because obviously I saw loads of band doing TikTok. I can't speak. At first, like I was like, nah, like I'm not gonna bother. And then like the reach on TikTok's really good, and I thought, oh, I might as well try it out. I'm gonna set myself a goal, doing a video every single day, and I've been keeping to that. And I think I've only been on it for a week and a bit, and like how quickly you can build a following on TikTok and the reach you get, and as well the music community on there is absolutely incredible. Like people are so supportive and showing each other love and like checking each other's stuff out, and I just thought I'm just gonna like fuck about. I just use that for fun, like just making funny videos and just pissing about and making content that's relatable to like other musicians as well, what they go through, and kind of seeing the kind of like the kind of dark side of the music industry, but just make it funny. How there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of kind of like when you it's not as glamorous as people think, like being in a band. There's a lot of expectation, and especially like when you're playing gigs where no one's there or stuff like that, it's quite soul destroying, if you know what I mean, and it's easy to give up. So it's like taking all those stories that you find quite upsetting as a musician and just making them funny, and that's what I wanted to do. And yeah, I think I'd love to carry on. Like, I think the biggest shame is that we can't be together doing a lot of the content. I think, yeah, I'd love to do it like all together, but we can't at the moment.
Yeah, I think that your TikToks are very relatable to us musicians. I nod along to most of them, especially the listening the morning after to the song that you thought was a hit the night before.
Oh my god, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's one of my favourite ones. I like that one. Yeah, it happens so much. Like, I do it all the time where like I write a song and I think, oh my god, this is incredible, like what the fuck, and then I'll listen to it and I'm like, oh my god, I'm actually the worst fucking writer in the world.
We've got rid of so many for this album.
Oh
as
my
well.
god,
Just
so
deleted.
many songs that we've finished, everything done. It's like, no, I hate it, shit. So everyone goes through that, every musician, and yeah, so it's fun. I really enjoy it, and I think it's a very, very good platform. I think TikTok is the future for like musicians and creators, and that's just the way it's gonna go. So
It's just a stream on the official charts as well, doesn't it? If someone
oh
uses
my god, yeah, it's got such an impact on the music industry when like you look at that Olivia, I can't remember, you know, driver's
Agreed.
license,
driver's license.
like that's all from TikTok. You look at Doja Cat, like with Say So, and that it's all TikTok, and Jason Derulo and
and the
stuff
way
like
the algorithm works, you can just be like a nobody and have a huge song.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's incredible for small creators.
And people writing music specifically for TikTok
Yeah.
as well, like to attract trends and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. Like it is the way forward for the music industry, and I think people should definitely get on it, really. So yeah.
So your latest song, It's Always Been You, is about the effects of anxiety and depression and what they can have on relationships. How did this song come together?
Well, this song, like so obviously Josh wrote this one, and you wrote this about a year and a half ago, didn't you?
Yeah, and yeah, it's just been on the computer for sort of as a demo, as just like a demo that I recorded for. I mean, what was it? Probably close to a year before we decided to use it.
Yeah, like
or do anything with it.
I remember you showed it me. It was like, oh, like it's too pop or something, and I listened to it. I was like, nah, it's fucking sick. So we just thought we need to like record this and get this out. Like I really like it, and I really like the meaning and like the lyrics. Like I think you wrote the lyrics, but I think I definitely like interpreted it in like a personal way, if you know what I mean. So I thought that was, yeah, I really love the song, and today you just gotta see if it works.
Yeah, it's definitely shows kind of both sides of things. I think that was something that was really what we were going for, is kind of showing the effect that things like that, sort of anxiety and depression, have on both sides of the relationship, rather than just obviously it affects the person with depression a lot, but just seeing how that affects both sides of it was a big thing with this song.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's just a really nice song, and it's something that like we can connect with. And yeah, I think a lot of our songs talk about like mental health and just dealing with this new world that we're living in, and as well it like a lot of the songs kind of talk about just, what's the word? Like, I don't know, struggling to, when you don't have a job and you're living at home and you're just like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? Like, where's my life going to take me? Like, I'm 24 and, well, nearly 24, and I'm earning zero money and living at home. And I think, yeah. So,
yeah, I mean, that's because of COVID, but
yeah.
That's just not a general thing, but
I need to plug my charger in.
Go and get your charger quickly. This is classic Alicia, nothing ever charged.
Yeah, I always forget to charge things.
Plugs it in for 30 seconds, it's like, oh, that's it, it's good.
We like talking way too much. We're just talking loads.
Yeah.
It's good.
You have to edit a lot of stuff out.
Yeah, just your intro and your outro, then nothing from us.
Yeah. Just the one hello from each of us.
There we go.
Yeah. Just a bit about my sneezing thing, and then that's it.
That's the whole interview.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like, oh, what's one funny story, and then we tell about 20.
It was hello, sneeze, burp, carrot, goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always like that. When you say think of something beforehand, you don't remember, and then you get into it and you remember loads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mental.
Now I've got some who's most likely to questions for you.
Yeah,
So
we need to
first of
include
all,
Raven.
who is most likely to cancel plans last minute?
Tom.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, you do it all the time. You
Oh, yeah.
accept something, and then you're like, last minute, you're like, I'm tired. Something
yeah.
like that.
Well, yeah, I do. I'll like accept something knowing I don't want to do it, but out of like just not sounding horrible at the time, and then
Yeah, to escape the awkwardness at the time. I do that as well, to be fair.
Mhm.
yeah, I'll apologise for that now. Sorry, I'll stop doing that. I'll go to everything.
You're best after this. What a year doing now.
I've been outed. All right, yeah. Next question.
Who is most likely to spend all their money on something stupid?
Tom, you
That's
just bought this stupid laptop for a fucking game.
yeah. I literally bought. I mean, I'll get it. It's right here.
I have a feeling Tom's going to be the answer for a lot of these. isn't he?
Yeah,
I
it
feel
probably
like.
is.
Bought this yesterday for like over £1,000, and
Oh wow.
it's just silly. It's not needed. It's not important at all. Just a waste of money, really. But I enjoy it.
Who is the best chef?
Me.
What do you like cooking?
I just cooked today a vegetarian lasagna, and it's the
Lasagna.
nicest thing in the world. Like, I'm so good at cooking, not gonna lie.
Josh
And
made
then
me a sandwich
get
before.
away from me. What?
So Josh has made me a sandwich before. That was pretty banging. So
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
argue that.
My sandwiches are legendary.
Yeah. Butter on both sides. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Who is most likely to scream at a spider?
Dave.
I don't know.
You probably say Dave's our drummer who can't do
Oh
it.
yeah, Dave's is at work, so it cannot be here. But
I don't know. I don't know. Whether,
probably you.
I jump at films quite a lot.
Yeah, you do.
If it
Yeah,
was
you do.
if it was who'd most likely scream at a slug instead of a spider.
Oh, I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
slugs.
No, it's me. I hate slugs.
No, fucking horrible.
No, I hate slugs well more than you do.
No, you don't.
I flipping it. Sort of, yeah.
Who
Yeah,
is
I think-
most likely to break a world record?
Probably Tom or Josh. Either one of them two.
And what would it be for?
Farting.
Oh, yeah. What would be my record, Alicia?
I don't know, something stupid.
Most
I don't
handsome man 2021.
What?
Yeah.
That's as a record. Most handsome
There's Rear of the Year.
Really?
I thought that's not a record, though.
man. I'll take rear of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say something else.
Rear of every year.
Yeah, don't say anything career ending, Alicia.
Oh god.
So,
You should ask us these questions, Grace.
so now what's in store for us from Edited People in 2021?
So we're gonna be releasing we're gonna
We're gonna
you say it,
we're
I
gonna
can't.
be releasing a track every month for the rest of this, or at least until late this year, sort of sort of October, until there's a full 11, 12 tracks. So everything since Natural Disaster until October will be the album.
Mhm.
So it'll be like one every month, the beginning of every month.
Oh, God,
And that's
I
the
knew
main thing we'll be focusing on, and the same kind of the same sort of social media stuff everyone's been seeing. And
Well,
then,
hopefully a gig at some point, at least one
Yeah.
gig would be nice.
Yeah,
What,
fingers crossed that gigs can go back ahead.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! I hope they
It's
can
very-
happen this year. I paid for so many gig tickets, so like if they don't happen, I'm gonna be very sad. I know
Yeah.
I paid to see Larkins, and it sounds like a storm, and I know we paid to see Venus and stuff like that. So fingers crossed they can happen, because I just want to see gigs so bad. I want to play at gigs. I just want things to be normal. But yeah, so we've got a lot happening this year. We want to just smash it all out and just make sure when we go back that we can actually get people to a gig and not just my mum and dad. That'd be great.
Oh, I'll be there if I can.
That'd be brilliant.
Thank you very much.
And I think, oh, what were you going to say?
Oh no, I was just saying, where you based?
I'm in Essex.
Essex?
Yeah, I know.
Oh God, I'm not doing a gig in Essex.
It's
I'm
okay.
not-
I'm like at the edge of Essex, so.
We'll meet
Yeah.
you halfway. What's in between Leeds and Essex?
Wait, do you know the holiday camp that we played at then?
What
I doubt it.
what holiday camp is it?
What's it
No
called?
idea. No idea. That's probably not very helpful.
It's like its own little island, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's on like a separate little islandy bit.
It's like the end of Essex.
That's another good little trivia thing, though. We played Rylan Adams' husband's birthday party in Essex.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah,
Right.
that was really good.
Rylan Clark. So I think you said Rylan Adams.
Who's Rylan Adams?
I don't know. I think I meant Rylan Clark.
The guy from X Factor.
Rylan Clark and Big Brother.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was X Factor. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. Dan was really
Rylan
lovely.
Clark off the telly, I think,
Yeah, that's what we on the radio. Mm.
and the radio.
But yeah,
That was in Essex as well. Yeah.
yeah. Carry
Oh, wow.
on what were you saying? I completely like changed the topic again.
I was just going to say that I think that's a good place to end it with lots of stuff to look forward to, lots of new songs and an album. So if you don't have anything else to add, I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for talking to me today. And thank you to everyone who's watching this. And I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.